It's Tameeka time, and this is my Jersey Shore Season 3, Episode 5 recap. The show opens up with Jwwow still at her house in Long Island, gathering all of her things, and she's crying and Snooki's hugging her. They have to change the lock. It probably took them 3 hours just to go to the hardware store, figure out where the knob goes or where the locks go. While Snooki was with Jwwow at her house in Long Island, Ryder, Snooki's best friend, Snooki's got 1,000 best friends, she came to the house to celebrate her birthday with Snooki, but Snooki was in Long Island. Dina, being the Snooki lookalike, decided to go and take her to the boardwalk. These two girls had a blast. They were doing shots. So Snooki's carrying the dogs and they walk in and everybody's like, oh. The situation's like, come on, get ready, let's go. Everyone's celebrating Ryder's birthday at Karma. So this time Jwwow is single and she's with Roger and they're having such a good time and everyone's teasing her about her top. This top is inspired by Jwowow's outfit. So everyone's partying, even Ron, he's doing his, what did he call it? His creeping moves with his dance and his feet is hilarious. I love when Ronnie dances and he fist bumps. He's having a good time and he starts talking to this girl. So you can see Sammi across the room looking. And she's all like, who's he talking to? She goes over and she's like, who's this girl? And he's like, calm down, it's okay. That's my friend Mike's girlfriend. She's like, oh, it didn't look like her. And he's like, oh, I'll have her come over here if you want. She's like, no. So Vinny meets a nice Italian girl. That's what he said. And for some reason, her uncles were in the club. Vinny ends up taking the Italian girl back to the house. And then Mike and Paulie D have two random chicks. Oh, also, Jwwow brings Roger back to the house. Now she's all single ladies. Everyone goes back to the house and Ron and Sammi are in the bedroom fighting. They're always fighting. I guess he was upset that she was accusing him of touching some girl. And he said, you know what? I'm the last person in this house that's there for you. So get out of the house. And she was just like, oh, whatever, cry. So she went downstairs because everyone was having a pizza party and Vinny kept saying, oh, I feel like I'm at a pizza party. I need Ninja Turtle stuff, whatever. But when Sammi comes upstairs, she has a pizza in her hand and she says, oh, I have something for you. So then Ron's like, I don't even get a sorry, a nothing, a pizza? I don't even get a protein shake, nothing. I don't want it, I'm on a different level than you. And then he's like, I took all your stuff and threw it over there. There was a scene of him going through the closet and just ripping all stuff and throwing it on the floor. And then the situation comes in and he's like, oh man, he sees all this craziness going on. He just changes his shirt and walks out. Hilarious. She didn't even notice that all her stuff was on the floor. That's the first thing I would notice. And she's like, I can't believe he did this. Oh my God. While that was going on, the situation had his girl. He asked her if she wanted to put on sweatpants. That's his move. And he left the other girl that was a grenade over there. And she was like, well, what do I do? And he was like, I don't know. And then he was like, oh no. We got a grenade running around the house. So he went to go get his grenade horn. The grenade horn is that thing from the soccer games. It's the long thing, you go, whatever. The situation was stuck with the two girls in the room and he was just like, what's that noise? And it was like, it was so funny. Vinny is sitting there with his Sicilian girl and then all of a sudden Jenny's like, who are these guys coming in here? Roger! And it ends up being this girl's uncle. Her uncle came to Jersey Shore house to take her home. I have a feeling like that this was set up, that this girl's gonna be back on the show. Oh, there's so many things going on at the Jersey Shore house. We see Ron laying on the couch crying, holding his face, and then Jwwow's consoling him saying, you're a really good guy. You know, the only reason we did what we did in Miami is because we care about you. We want you to be yourself. Like, she's all preaching Mother Teresa style to him. I thought it was so funny to see such a big dude crying like a baby. So the situation goes to Sam's room and he's like, hey man, you got a condom? Why is he even asking Sammi for that? He could have asked the other guys in the house. I think he just wanted to start trouble. So Sam's like, well, ask Ronnie, where's Ron? And he's like, talking to Jen. And she's like, what? So she takes off her blanket and she storms downstairs and she's like, she's standing over the balcony thing and he's downstairs. And she's like, are you friends with her? Her meaning Jenny, Jwwow. And all I know is that she just punched her in the face. I can't believe she did that. No one else could believe it. The only other person who saw it was the situation because everyone else was preparing the birthday cake for Ryder, who was passed out on some kind of chair sleeping. now that Sam punched Ron, they're broken up. They're over. Now it's done. So she runs in the house and calls her mother. It's 3 in the morning. Why is she harassing her poor mother? I feel so bad for this lady. And she's like, I gotta go. I'm done with this. I can't take this. Her mom's like, okay, tell me what happened. Whatever. So Sam goes upstairs to start packing her stuff. Jwwow has one dog in her bedroom and the other dog is with the situation. And they're like, oh, play with the dog and whatever. And she's like, give me the dog. And they're like, why? We're playing with the dog. And she's like, I'm trying to get it in. And this dog won't shut up until I get this dog. So I guess she's sleeping with Roger now. Whatever. You know, Ron must have been sitting outside for like hours, just sitting there contemplating that he just got punched in the face on TV and he's crying. So Sammi comes out there with her sweater and she's like, before I leave, this is my last goodbye to you, blah, 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 blah. After they talked, they're back in bed together. Womp womp. Everyone convinced Sam that she can stay and that she should stay. I don't think she should have stayed. She should have gone. She's just bringing everyone down. The next day, her and Ron are back together. The situation made Sunday dinner and they're all a family again. Hey, the guys are at the barbershop before GTL and Ron's getting his hair cut and the situation's getting his eyebrows waxed and they're just talking crap like guys do. And they're talking about the Ron lookalike. And they're like, speaking of him, he told us about Dina. So they're like, what? What happened? Dina likes to toss salads. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's the whole big secret of the episode. I don't even know why we're talking about this on Jersey Show. We should be talking about other fun things. The situation tells Dina what he heard, and she's like, oh my God, no. Well, she really didn't react like that. She was kind of like, oh no, oh, what is he talking about? I think Dina should have defended herself a little more because now I think that that's what she likes to do. So that night, everyone goes back to Karma. The Ron lookalike is there. So Dina confronts him and starts telling him off, and I predict that we'll see him in the house again. And finally, Sam decides that she wants to make up with Jenny. And that's how the show ends, with peace in the house. And my impressions are that everyone's gonna get along. There's gonna be lots of partying now that there's no tension between Sam and Jwwow. I think this is a good setup for the cast going to Italy in season 4. I heard that season 4 of Jersey Shore will be held in Italy. I wrote about it on my blog. You can check it out. I put the info below. And I'd like to give Twitter shout outs to 2for1, Kizzy, Shoe Booty, Fenny Lynn, Dubs Lane, and Patrick B. Johnson. Thanks for watching my recap, and don't forget to tweet with me on Thursday during Jersey Shore, 10 p.m. I'll put my info below. Bye.